So, my dear students, good evening. And today we will start the next procedure. Like yesterday, we have discussed about Royal Act 1919, and we have discussed about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre and how Gandhiji started the Satyagraha as a religious moment, and his main motto was like considering Satyagraha and non-violence, and to continue it as a role model, and then to continue his movement, to continue his he considered that people like that through non-violence only we can meet the expectations, we can meet the needs, we can meet our needs, and we can share our opinions towards to the British government. But later, then Jallianwala Bagh massacre came into being. Jallianwala Bagh massacre, where many people were killed. They were killed under the order of General Dyer, and in 1919 it was been taken place. And even April 13, 1919. Please remember the date. I told yesterday, but then also a kind of recapitulation that I'm been doing now. And then where like General Dyer was being, no doubt he was been suspended from the job. Though he was suspended from the job, but he was also again at last he was considered to be he was innocent. And then after that, what is that, even Rabindranath Tagore gave his title knighthood, the knighthood that was been, actually he was been received the title from the British government to pay the tribute to the people, because many people, many thousands of people were been killed, and as well as many people were been also wounded. And then Khilafat moment, that was been also taking place. Khilafat moment, Khalifat, is it the main Khalifa, the main spiritual leader, when Muslim considered that who is the spiritual head of Turkey, like Turkish after the First World War when Turkey lost the battle, and then even Turkey, the spiritual head, which is considered to be the main spiritual head, the Sultan. He also he realized that his power has been also lost. So it actually created disappointment among the Muslims. So therefore, just to restore the power under the leadership of Maulana Ali and Shaukat Ali, what is that Khilafat moment actually took place, and where Gandhi also supported that, because Gandhi's main intention was that to bring Hindu and Muslim together. So to bring the unity of Hindu and Muslim, only to strengthen the unity, he also supported that Khilafat moment. So that was been, actually we discussed all those things. Today we will discuss about non-cooperation moment, very very important non-cooperation moment. Non-cooperation moment that actually taken place during 1920 to 1922, 2 years. But non-cooperation, as we know, as well as in Hindi, that is Asayog Andolan. When we say Asayog Andolan, Asayog Andolan means where like people don't like Asayog. Sayog means what? Sayog means to cooperate, and Asayog means that where people refuse to cooperate. So in the same way, non-cooperation moment means where through non-cooperation moment only people started boycotting the British goods. People even many students, all the students, they boycotted the colleges, schools, and like national schools and colleges were been established, and people were engaged in that. So this all those things that were taken place. And what was the most what was the result that this non-cooperation movement was taken place? The first point was that because of the Khilafat, sorry, not because of the Khilafat, because of the Royalist that act that was been passed. Next, it was because of Jallianwala Bagh massacre and many people were been killed. And next, it was because of again Khilafat moment, where both Hindu and Muslim came together. So this were the result that non-cooperation moment taken place. So we will talk about the main points, that what was the non-cooperation moment. People actually, mainly people, the same Swadeshi moment only. It is more or less similar to Swadeshi moment, where people boycotted the British goods. People started taking their local goods, like Swadeshi goods, what is spinning wheel handicrafts, and boycotting every goods that were made, foreign goods. And then it was because thousands of common citizens rallied for the cause. It was the first large scale moment, and very important. This non-cooperation moment was the first large scale moment in the history of India's independence. And then all those things were what was the outcome, because of what was the outcome that led to the non-cooperation moment. I told you already. These are the points, discontentment of the World War One. Next, we will talk about the Roll Attack 1919. Then we can talk about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Then we can talk about the economic exploitations. The British were exploiting economically to the people, like Shoshan Sashan, is it? And the next is that Indian Muslims that actually led the Khilafat movement under the leadership of Maulana Ali and Shaukat Ali. These were the things that actually led to the non-cooperation movement under the leadership of Gandhi as a special session of Indian National Congress held at Kolkata in 1920. This movement seriously challenged the economic and political power of the British. So actually, to launch non-cooperation movement was launched. When it was launched in 1920 in the when it was been set in like special session of Indian National Congress held in Kolkata in 1920. That actually took place, and that actually like challenged the political power and economic power of whom? Economic and political power of British. So and many things like I talked about that where penny in many places foreign things were been boycotted. People talked were taking using the local goods, Swadeshi goods, and many fund were been raised under the name of this what is that in the name of Swarajya Fund, we say it is a Swarajya Fund. Many crore of rupees were been stored, and then like these are the things that was been done, and all those things led to this. And remember, the object of the Indian National Congress is the attainment of Swaraj by the people of India and all legitimate and peaceful means. So actually, it was been declared that in Congress in December 1920, that Nagpur session, many sessions has been taking place. Congress session, Nagpur session, and very important that one of the moment that was been led was that in Nagpur session uh, of the Congress in December 1920, it declared that the object of the Indian National Congress, the object of the Indian National Congress is the attainment of Swaraj by the people of all by all legitimate and peaceful means. But it should be peaceful, not in a in violence way, but it should be in a peaceful mode. That was been the motto of Gandhi. But then again, what happened? That was how non-cooperation movement came to an end. How non-cooperation came to an end. I told you that it was a year of 2 years, that 1920 to 1922. In 1922, non-cooperation movement came to an end, and how it came to an end, it was the main incident. Very important questions comes from this, that what was the Chorizo incident. Chorizo incident was been taken place. That was Chorizo is a place. Chorizo is a place that is actually is in UP, and in that jail what happened, that there was actually a dispute was been held between the people and between the policemen. What happened, that many like three of the people, one incident that is very important, remember that on February 5, 1922, there was a serious mob violence. Mob means among the crowd, na? Mob means crowd. So violence at Chorichura in Gorakhpur district of United Province. The local police attacked the protester. जो protest करते हैं ना, so the local police attacked the protester and three of the people protesters were got killed in that. And out of that anger, out of that violence, people were violence, people were got angry, and people set fire to that jail. So they set fire, and that is the Chori Chora incident. That is very important. Chori Chora incident that was been taking place on February 5, 1922. And what is Chori Chora incident? You have to say that there was a mob violence taken place between police and the protesters, where the police attacked the protester and three were been shot, died, they were been killed by the police. And out of that violence, out of that like aggression, people got angered, people were really fired, and people set fire to that jail. People, protesters burnt down, and many police were also killed. Like protesters burnt down the police station, and 22 policemen were killed. 22 policemen were killed. And when out of this, when 22 policemen were killed, obviously it is a result of violence or not? Yes, but Gandhiji was not. Gandhiji was not supporting the violence. He was supporting only the non-violence. So it actually created a great. Gandhiji was shattered. Gandhiji was really disappointed. Gandhiji thought that what is this? So he actually decided to end up this non-cooperation moment. Okay, this is all about. And on February 12, 1922, non-cooperation moment came to an end. The question may come like that, when non-cooperation moment came to an end, you have to write that it came to an end on February 12, 1922. When Chori Chora incident took place. Chori Chora incident took place in February 5, and February 12, 2022, non-cooperation moment finally came to an end. And another is Simon Commission. Simon Commission is also very important. Very important. Like the Government of India Act, when the Government of India Act came into being again, the Government of India Act came into being in 1919. And then finally in 1928, very important, Simon Commission 1928. The date, please remember the date. Simon Commission 1928. In 1928, what happened? Like a commission has been set up. Very important. Accordingly, in 1928, a commission of 7 members under the leadership of Sir John Simon reached India, but the commission did not have a single Indian member. That is, what is the Simon Commission? Here it is that a commission was been set up. A commission was set up by 7 members. A commission was been set up by 7 members in 1928, but there was no Indian representative. There was no Indian member. So what happened? People were being again. They were violence. They actually set a like a strike. They set a like a slogan that Simon go back and Simon go back. At Lahore, a progression organized against the Simon Commission under the leadership of Lala Lajpat Rai. Very important again that again a session was been a procession was being organized, and under the leadership of Lala Lajpat Rai. But unfortunately, Lala Lajpat Rai was being he was being wounded. He was being severely wounded, and he was being killed by the police, because when he was being when the procession has been taking place, the procession was completely against British government. The Britishers were completely against the procession, and lathi charge has been taking place, and Lala Lajpat Rai was finally killed, and he died in that. Okay, so now the another important is that Purna Swaraj. When I say Purna means what? The complete Swaraj, is it? Complete. Swaraj means what? Like apna, is it? Now demand of complete independence. Very, very, very important. Complete independence or Purna Swaraj. Sometimes it comes Purna Swaraj, Hindi, and in English, complete independence. Now, no doubt, we know that independence was not that way. It was in August 15, 1947. But when it was been proceeded, a complete independence, the Purna Swaraj day, like माना जाता है, कब माना जाता है? Then you have to remember that under the promulgation of, like under the you can say Netrita, I would say, that under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1929, the Lahore session of the Congress under the presidency of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the complete independence as the chief goal of Indians. That the Indians should have only one chief goal, that is the complete independence. When it is celebrated, very, very important, the date is January 26, 1930. So you have to remember one hint I will give you, that obviously we celebrate the Republic Day on January 26th. So just remember that the Purna Swaraj has been celebrated, the date just will not ever forget, because it is 26th January and the date is 1930. That is actually considered to be as the celebrating the Independence Day throughout the country. No doubt it is not the Independence Day that day, because we never celebrate that day, but it is not as considered to be as the Purna Swaraj. One, what is the date? The date is